I'm here, it's a pretty, deep place. You meet some pretty cool allies. Just want everybody to understand, yes, we do have allies out here, but that doesn't mean that we can't fight our own battles.
The time where times are changing, y'all. We're able to sit out here, man, come together. We got to. Despite all the hate in your heart, y'all, people show compassion and love to people that ain't even did us no wrong and see on the street every day. If you're gonna have a directive of hate, let it be set and absolute. Because if you do have friends of foreign relations, then it's gonna be some situations where you counter that. It's like jagged rocks rubbing against other jagged rocks. But eventually they're sharper.
Good day.
But also you have to test to see how strong that material is. You're not gonna build a house out of straw, are you? You're gonna build a house out of solid brick. Your foundation's gonna be set when you're able to speak to any other person despite the social unrest and injustice on this very street that we are on. This very street. So, I'm gonna let my brother talk here, man. Go ahead, brother. What is your point of view on everything that's going on? Personal point of view.
Personal point of view, I've been like, it's right. Cops shouldn't be killing people. I've been a bouncer at bars for years. I've been a bouncer at bars. I've been working. I've restrained people for 10 times as long as cops have restrained people without even harming them. Like, if I can do that with no training, why can't they? But also, it's just like, what's right is right, and cops doing what they're doing is murder. So.
It's murder in the police degree. See, the worst type of murder is when it comes from the people that are to protect you. That is the worst murder. That's stained blood. Forever. But you also have to realize that with that stained blood, they have to bear that. You have to bear the burden. A lot of people like to take the heat and dish it, but they don't know how to take it. If you can't stand the heat, don't be in the kitchen. That's how I was raised. So if you can withstand it, then you speak out. You show that despite I hate what people that are connected to you did, it's not what you've done to me personally. So we're still able to make a resolve.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing, man?
Good, how y'all?
What's happening, brother?
Well, like I said, we have allies scattered everywhere. These are some of them. What's your name, sir? Oh, Shaggy. Good to meet you.
Like, you see this unity right now?
Showing my more political side, showing my views on everything. What's your name, sir?
Oh, Ryan.
Shaggy.
Good to meet you.
All right, so how do y'all feel about the recent events? And what do y'all think is going to be changed after the protests came on?
Outrage. Initially, I can say that I've seen some good in the community coming together, which is great. I want some more of that. I've been really disappointed in the way that the police have reacted to peaceful protests. I understand that there have been some non-peaceful protests, but the vast majority of protests that I've seen with my own eyes, not based on media interpretation or whatever, have been amazingly peaceful, beautiful. People of all color voicing their concerns, being heard, sharing feelings, sharing love. It's been beautiful, honestly, and it's really unfortunate to see, outside aggressors, AKs and antagonize people. But, I feel good about it this time. I think we might actually see some change, man. I think, when we say no peace, we actually will. When I say
you really ain't taking me. Okay, yeah. What about you, sir?
Man, as kids we're taught, with liberty and justice for all, and it's not for all. I think George Floyd is the straw that broke the camel's back. People have had enough. here we are. I think what this group particularly is able to do is protect people out there trying to have their voices heard from the people that are supposed to serve and protect.
Got Boston in the house. Got a real Boston boy in the house, man.
That, you know, what's happening is we're met with aggression and resentment. We're asking for a fair shake.
Yeah.
So that's why we're doing this, man. It needs to be done. It's been too long.
Well, and something that I want to add too is, I mean, this police brutality and the way they are aggressive and the way they are arming themselves in a tactical degree, it creates hysteria. So on an objective level, we're trying to minimize hysteria to minimize violence. That's all it is.
When people stay calm, it's good.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, pan in.
You know, when people stay calm, it is good. When you do things that escalate the situation, literally textbook, if you've ever read one on it, you know, I mean, it's classic escalation techniques. They teach this. You know, how are you supposed to expect people to respond except for, oh wait, you're escalating the situation, you know, and that leads to higher emotions, which leads to people to do things that aren't within their typical character, things that they would never do, things that they're going to wake up tomorrow and feel terrible about. But that's what emotions do,
That's right.
I think
especially when you're pushed to an edge.
That's
I
right.
think it's poking the bear, and it's a very angry bear that has not had justice.
Yes.
So
No doubt.
And allow me to say that we don't want to be seen as an angry black man. It's hard to live in a world where you can't be on the offensive side, where you can't enjoy being with your children outside because you're afraid of getting dirty looks. You can be in front of your own house, in your yard, and the cops get called on for what reason? So it's before things get too out of hand, we're trying to find a peaceful solution. But sometimes violence can be the unnecessary answer to get the necessary peace.
There is ample amounts of scientific evidence of the way that you are going to, the physiological responses you are going to have within that situation. Why would you, what?
It's instinctive.
Yeah.
And when the instinct doesn't overtake the logical mind, the reasoning. See, we have a hen brain. If you really delve deep into the brain, as you were referring to reiterate too, when you get into the hen brain, you become animalistic. You find a spirit manifestation. You know, you go through certain situations and self-realization. Yeah.
Everything else washes away in terms of importance.
That's right.
Because it's about like, am I going to keep breathing and is my heart good? Is blood going to flow to parts of my body?
That's right.
Things become simple.
The worst kind of living is stress living. When you're exactly, and it creates a paradigm for you to then be set in a state of unwilling fear. So it's the fear that you don't see coming. If somebody told you a lion was lurking around the corner, would you step around the corner? But then if you didn't ask them about it, and they said, "Hey, fair warning, there's something around there. I don't know what it is, but it's looking." Usually on the cognitive resolve, you're gonna take that chance anyway.
Right.
The chance was taken with the social unrest. It was a chance. Rolling of dice.
I feel like I literally experienced that this weekend. Of like, if you had asked me those questions phrased in that way before,
You met
that I would,
another person.
that I would have, you know what I mean? I would have said, no, I probably wouldn't run into gunshots, and then there was no action. It was caught on video in terms of somebody telling me not to go in that direction
right.
because there were gunshots, and you catch my response of being like, oh, I know, and then I took a second, I stood there, and I'm like, fuck, what am I doing here? That's why they need, that means they need me now more than they have, and then things change, you know what I mean?
Yes. Yes. That is spot on.
We
So
got
what's going on?
gassed, and despite being gassed, we still went and helped a group of 5 people. We brought them back here.
Yes.
And
Well-
people are telling us not to go out there. We're anarchists, and that we are only looking to cause violence.
We are not chemists. Let me make that very clear. Nobody here has any
Repeat it
kind of
again.
crazy
We're
background.
servers.
We're servers.
bartenders.
We're most people
chefs.
here are service industry.
We serve you guys for your anniversaries.
Yeah.
Your
Valentine's
baby showers,
Day, or your wedding.
Christmas, we're not spending with our family because we're giving back to the community.
So
and
New
we're being
Orleans
treated
here.
like this.
It's so New Orleans in here.
Oh man.
I can't even just help but to just it's so New Orleans. It's like it reminds me of Bourbon Street and how people have peace on Bourbon Street always. It's a place where you can go and it's like, ooh, like damn, it's a
Because the
cultural
community,
mixing.
right, it's like in terms of the correct way of community policing, in terms of you don't have to have that kind of military pressure because everybody makes sure that everybody understands the way you're supposed to behave.
Feeling here feels like
Look around you. Just look behind you. It's a state house, right? Look at the man they have an engraved statue of. How do you say that this man is a coward? All of them are cowards. Those
Coward.
who use their power for the wrong reason.
Coward.
To mass enslave people. I mean, think now. Them boys coming over here. We ain't doing nothing wrong. We just shooting a documentary, right?
I ain't about to get him in the camera. Fucking
Right.
pigs.
We ain't worried. We ain't doing nothing wrong. We just observing the people. I mean, same shit. They see two black people minding their business and they're coming over. They almost behind me.
Yeah.
They try to get you in the sight. Sight. I don't know what matter. Let them see that.
Y'all are not to be seen in this camera. They're not to be seen in this camera.
Allow me to elaborate on things going on. Now, some of us shortly in this video, you may see them converge on me. There's 5 of them.
Right.
Wouldn't one be enough, right? Wouldn't one? Why y'all gotta gather, walk back and forth? See, we're out here making an example, paint a picture. How you doing, brother?
What's happening, brother? Peace to you, man. Peace to you. That's right. Right on, man. Right on, brother. The step is directive. You know where you're going. That's right.
Your turn.
Right on, brother.
See, it's like they plotting on us. You know?
Scheme is always evident.
That's why we gotta stay 10 steps ahead.
That's right. 100 steps if you can.
We gotta get organized, people. I love the unity, but I can't stress unity and organization
Walk up that way.
amongst the people who look like me. Let me show you this now. It's beautiful. Unity at its best. You remember when we parked there?
Yeah.
We ain't gonna edit that out. That's some real shit too.
Now go ahead. Keep going. You gotta talk though.
I don't know what to talk about. But anyway, this is the type of stuff I like to see, but I would rather see more of us out here. You know? Hey, I can interview you real quick, bro?
Yeah.
My name's Shaggy, I'm a comedian.
What's good with you? On Woo, man. I do music. From Alabama, man. What's going on with you?
So how you feel about all of this going on?
It's crazy, man. It's a crazy world we live in.
Like, this ain't nothing running
I want to make sure, like, you know, that we out here doing this shit for the right reason. Not the wrong reason. There's a lot of people out here right now can tell you they're out here for the wrong reason.
Right.
It's a viral thing, so, you know.
Be aware.
Yeah.
Be conscious.
Okay. Allow me to ask you, how do you feel about being more allies to us?
Yeah, I noticed that when I first got here.
Hey, let me pan out to the black people.
I feel like
It's hard to
like
judge.
you want to say that they out here being funny, but at the same time, though, you know, I feel like they wouldn't be here though if they really didn't care.
Right.
Some of these people got interracial, you know, relationships and stuff going on.
Preach,
Okay.
preach. Repeat that
Speak
again.
on it.
But even if they
Repeat
are,
that again, brother. What you just said.
some of the people that out here right now, they got interracial relationships and stuff going on. So like, even if they out here for the wrong reason, we're gonna use them to our advantage anyway.
Exactly.
Benefit of the doubt.
Benefit of the doubt.
We
And
come
that's
together.
us still being peaceful.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Right, brother.
Yeah.
Preach
What's
on,
your name?
brother.
Shaggy Rasta.
Yeah, good to meet you though, bro.
Same
I know
here.
y'all out here for the right reason.
Oh, you know it.
We
We
got
was talking about how Sport Cowards set up on the Foursquare.
The what
Sport
now?
Cowards set up on the Foursquare here. The takers of the black community. George Washington, Benjamin over there at Tillman. Look at this man right here. You got a Confederate looking down the motherfucker in American clothes.
Yep.
In American clothes. Look at this shit. That's a Confederate up there, man. That is not no American soldier.
But what y'all gonna do to implement change? Or what you gonna try to do?
We already went to a predominantly white bar that was already helping black people prior to with help, aid, all of that.
Did y'all hear about the Million Man March on Sunday?
Yeah.
At 11 o'clock, right?
Yeah. Million Man March.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
We hope to see you there because you know we here.
It's at MLK Park, right?
Yeah.
When? Time Sunday. Hey,
This Sunday coming?
Alright, I'm with you.
So you just heard it's a Million Man March in Columbia.
They want you to wear dress attire though.
Oh,
They want
Professional attire.
Ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing. We go out there stepping with gators on, man, in the heat. We done
Alright.
did it. We from the country.
yeah.
You know what it is. Them boys back there stepping. My people from Hartsville, bro.
Hartsville, where you from?
How long y'all out here tonight? I mean, how long y'all out here today?
Pittsburgh.
Shit, we chilling right now. We don't know yet.
Where you from, bro?
Alabama.
Alabama, straight like that, man. What's up
What's
with
going
it?
on
What's up
with
it?
you?
Yeah.
Collabs on collabs.
Straight like that, collabs on collabs. I'm Columbia out here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hometown.
Right.
Y'all, man, listen, man. Where all the people here from Columbia that live out here? All these thugs and these gang bangers. You know what I'm saying? Look, you got people that ain't from around here. You know what I'm saying? Out here. You got more white people down here than black people talking about black people, Black Lives Matter. So where y'all at?
Get him on camera.
Where y'all at, man?
Oh, I hear it.
Where y'all at,
I was
man?
still printing out.
I ain't scared to speak up though, you know.
Man, I'm speaking and I'm dropping it. You know what
I'm
saying?
cameraman
Careless.
right now. I'm chilling. But look, all of this, it's you poking the bear, man.
Poking the bear, poking the sleeping bear, that's what you're saying.
That's what you saying. That's what I'm saying.
Because it's a setup.
It's a matter of time for all this right here. This ain't nothing glass and steel. This shit can come down.
How long y'all think that's gonna take for that shit start happening?
And look on
Man,
top of that
we
shit.
got niggas
5G
that
right there on
Man,
top
look.
of it.
Hey, I left my shit in the car because I ain't know that what kind of type of party we was gonna have.
But see, boy, you ain't gotta do that,
That's what I
man.
said,
The
man.
last thing police officers should be doing is rolling up on you.
Yeah.
Put it like that.
Yeah.
Cause we at the social structure now, man.
Prime example.
If you asking me anything,
We was
it
over
better
there
be a
recording the
reason.
Video, right?
It better
They
be
started
if your
walking
probable
over
cause
there.
ain't there. I want your badge number and I want your job.
Them groups is watching us.
I want your badge number and I want your job.
Man, I want that whole system replaced.
Like if that's the case,
Fuck
and
that,
then when you want to go outside of that farther than that, want to get rowdy and shit, shit can go there. That shit lit. I said it's hard being black. I don't know what to do. Boom, 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 boom.
So it's like y'all see how peaceful things are now, right? The question is, how long do you think it's gonna be peaceful? The fuck is that? We gonna keep it scenes with some real shit. But we need to enjoy this bit of unity that we have. Because when it's time for battle, to all the allies is protesting begins. When the battle begins, who knows? All I know one thing, that we're not ready.
Turn this way.
Nowhere
Go that
near
way.
ready.
They got the building in the background. This video about to be exclusive.
All right, your turn, okay.
All right. Let's take a walk. shall
Wait.
we? Oh,
Did-
it's still recording. Just keep it going. Because what this is a collab. It's the collab of two minds right here, man. What is the toughest thing in the world? What is one thing you could want to put your hands on, but it's the hardest to get? Recognition. Think about it, right?
That's deep.
Recognition is given by a person on a materialistic level they feel, a tangible level, something they can feel, hold, touch, smell, taste. Sets off the five senses, right?
Right.
But your sixth sense innately tells you that it's all just a cloaking blanket for your real problems. You ever just hit a hammer against a wall and put a hole in it?
For no reason.
That could be your instantaneous mind saying, you don't need to be doing this shit.
All right.
It's not meant to be. And it's willing to go as far as destroy it with your body against your mind. Think about that shit.
Think
The
about
truth
it.
is, like, the mind is a very fragile thing to hold.
fragile.
Mm.
Some people put in situations where they think they react like this, but they react like that. And then regret or show remorse. The 3 R's are remorse, regret, and recognition. Because they're either going to happen in one cycle in one way or the other, or vice versa, 2 happen at one time instead of 1, or 1 happen instead of 2, or all 3 don't happen, or all 3 happen at the same time. The quantum field in the flux is infinite. Probabilities, just you can't set your mind on the absolute worst quota iota, whatever is like reaching your brain as far as like it being destructed and all the infrastructure you worked on building character and resolve and mindset and reasoning and meaning don't fade. One thing you can't get back is time.
That's why time should not be wasted.
Time is synonymous with existence. You happen and you stop happening. No matter how long you try to hold on to it.
That good,
Because when you stay trying to catch that rabbit, when you stay going down deeper into the rabbit hole, still keep chasing that vanity, that youngness of yourself, it eats you away.
So we're live here in the park, Finley Park. We just met a very nice gentleman. Sir, what is your name, sir?
Taylor, veteran.
Veteran Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to tell
Thank
you
you for your
some
service.
stories about Columbia back in his day. So, sir, you can walk with us and talk.
All right. Well, it started when we tried to get the right for Martin Luther King's birthday.
Yeah.
We had to march downtown and show him a show of force, but it wasn't violent.
Mm-hmm.
But I was in junior high school, and every black person was downtown that day just about.
Yeah.
So we marched for Dr. Luther because they weren't gonna give it to us. This park used to be, it used to have white and colored bathrooms in here.
Mm-hmm.
This has really transformed the life, you know? The person who did work in here is Bill Balls. He had a crew that came in here, and that was in the 70s, well, 80s, and they built this park up. But the police used to come in this park, man, on a daily basis. And if you see, we got homeless. They come in the park and they arrest these guys and do this and that, you know. And that was wrong. And I think it's still happening. I don't know, it's my first time down here in about 10 years. Mm-hmm. But see, these people ain't got nowhere to go. Columbia should do better by their people, you know? I don't know about the right. I can't tell you about the right because I wasn't going 10. Yeah. It's time for us to pull together, man. It's just, we tired, man. The young brothers are tired. But we dropped the ball. My generation dropped the ball on the younger black people because we didn't stand up to who we were, you know? Then they trying to say in the 60s that Martin Luther King, well, after they killed Martin Luther King, they had a bunch of riots and burnouts and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
City was flipped upside down.
Yeah, because, man, come on. You kill Martin. Martin was one way, Malcolm was the next. Well. You know? Malcolm believed that
Fight for your right.
Fight for your right.
That's right.
And these young kids today, they don't understand, man, that it's time out for this.
You can only take so much. You can only take so much damage. You're tired. But like I say, I'm tired. You know, police harass me too because of the color of my skin, not because of who I am.
Right.
You know what I mean? What I got in my pocket. You know? This shit is just really, it's time. I don't agree with all the looting and shit, but
yeah.
Shit
I
like
believe
that
in
happens.
time. Yeah.
Shit gets real.
Shit gonna happen.
Yeah.
It get real. This shit is real. This ain't something to play with, and they doing it all over the country and overseas. But we supposed to be the country of the beautiful. Then I'm gonna say this, and this, I ain't gonna even call him president. I'm gonna call him an agitator. That agitator gonna say they're gonna bring out the dogs. What did they do to our people in the 60s? They put the dogs on them.
They put the hoses out.
Yeah. So that's what you want to do now? Come on, man. This is crazy. This is some crazy shit we're getting ready to go through. You know, and we hope we clean it up, man, but we've been heard. That's the thing. We've been heard. Even in Columbia, we've been heard. That's important. Right. You know, I remember parts of Columbia, man, you couldn't go to. Forest Acres was one, but Forest Acres done cleaned their mess up. You know what I mean? So much prejudice out there back in the day, man, it was ridiculous. You know? So, all right, they built this park here. Supposed to be a family-friendly park, but you come through here sometime, man, you want to arrest everybody.
All right.
You know? That ain't friendly. You know, don't judge me by my color. You don't know what's in my body. You don't know what I done got. You know? And that's the way these people are. So, now, we getting out of here. I'm going home. God bless you.
All right, man. Peace.
Yeah, brother, peace.
How's it?
You got it. That's all we need right there. Stay tuned. We're gonna be back with some more investigation, documentation with no hesitation. Peace.